Everyone. My name is Ira. This is Karen. She's gonna be. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, say hi.
Hi.
She lives with me, and she's gonna help me with the video today. Someone asked me to make a video, or not to make a video, but someone asked me if I know of any self-defense tips. And that's complicated to type out and to describe, so I thought I'd make a video. And so, number one, a lot of people rely on weapons for self-defense, and sometimes, you know, you'll need them, but if you do buy weapons for self-defense, get trained in how they're used, educate yourself on how they function. Don't just like carry a gun around in your purse. If you carry a purse or in your pocket or in your belt or whatever and not know what you're doing, that's more dangerous to you than it is to anybody else. A really good example of this is when I was 18, I was living, I had a roommate who was a bodyguard, and I was looking for a flashlight, and I happened upon his pepper spray. I told Karen this story the other day. I didn't know anything about pepper spray. This was the night before I graduated high school. And so I was curious. I was just like, I wonder what color pepper spray is. All I knew about pepper spray was that it hurts your eyes. Lots of things hurt your eyes without hurting your skin, and so I didn't think about that, and so I sprayed it on my hand thinking, you know, it would just land on my hand or whatever, no biggie. What I didn't realize is that it shoots out like a water gun, or like a squirt gun, bounced off my hand into my face. This is the night before I graduated high school, in the middle of the night, and I was alone. Pepper spray irritates your skin, it irritates your eyes, it causes like your body, like your, I can't think of the word right now, like your nose and your mouth and stuff to release mucus. It closes your airways, and it irritates your skin for days on end. Really, the only thing that you can do to help it is like run your face under water for a really long time, or you can use milk. I wouldn't recommend trying to find milk because you can't see anything, and so like if you have like orange juice or something like that, you don't want to mix it up, because that would be really painful and awkward. So yeah, basically I'm just sharing that story so that you know to be aware of what you're using before you use it, because I didn't do that. Okay, so I'm just going to show you all some really quick things that you can do. If you don't know what you're doing, these will be helpful to you, and really, like, self-defense is just that. It's about defending yourself. It's about not getting in a fight as best as possible, and being able to get yourself out of that situation, because really it's a better tool for you to get out of that situation than stay in it and create more opportunities for harm. So, Karen, if you can come over here, and if you could grab my hand with, with your hand. Okay. So, like, say someone's like, can you like go for a second? Say someone's just like, come here, you know, something like that, right? Because it happens.
Especially working at Harkins.
Go ahead, grab. Always pull up. If you pull down, go ahead. No, actually, hold on. If you pull down, it doesn't really work against. So yeah, sometimes they'll have the opportunity to grab you with both hands. Grab me hard. In that case, you want to go inside, in between their hands, grab your own hand, and then pull up. All right, so let's do that again. One hand first. All right, always pull up. Two hands, and then use two hands in between their hands. Pull up. All right, say that they're really strong. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Both hands.
All right.
Say they're really strong, and this isn't working, right? All right. Okay, and pulling up isn't working. Pull up. Wait. Really strong. Okay, you pull up and then pull down. And then just keep repeating. You know, pull up, pull down. Pull up, pull down until they let go. In other situations, you'll find yourself, say, in a headlock from behind. Okay, go ahead. All right, so if their elbow's in front of you, this is just going to make you pass out, which is not ideal, but at least you know you're not going to be dead. This with the forearm in front of your throat, you will break your trachea, like it will shatter your trachea, and you'll die. So this is the most ideal situation to be in if you're here. What you do, and I'm going to have a hard time illustrating this because I'm not supposed to carry anything more than 20 pounds, but basically what you do is you hold on and just dead weight, just drop. Right, and then usually it'll help out. If it doesn't get you out, you can keep repeating that. Or behind you, knees are incredibly, they're really fragile. It only takes about 9 pounds of pressure to break someone's knee. So really a kick can get the job done, right? Okay, so headlocks on the side.
Okay.
Okay, so
What's going on?
yeah, I have 2 sides. Okay. So go ahead.
Okay.
So at this point in time, if someone's in a headlock from the side, you want to grab onto their hand, step backwards. Step back and keep holding on. Notice how, can you take a step forward? Notice how her arm is twisted. At this point in time, you can kick the knee and just run off. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Oh, also, if you are on the ground and someone's on top of you, can you come closer?
Mm-hmm.
And your hands are, for whatever reason, if they're free, grab onto the back of the ears. It's really painful.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. It's really painful. Grab onto the back of the ears. I'm going to take off your glasses.
Okay.
Stick your thumbs in their eye sockets. Just like that. The ears work as like handlebars almost, okay? If you keep pushing, they'll pass out. If you keep pushing after that, they'll die, so be aware of the pressure that you're putting on. I hear your glasses back.
There you go.
I have 2 black belts, and I've been to like self-defense workshops. I'm not a professional, so be aware of that, and also do your own research. That's always important too. I'm trying to think. Okay, if you're punching someone, these are just like random things I'm thinking of. If you're punching someone, you always want to use the knuckles of your index and middle finger if you have them, and if you can punch people. And then always use like your hips. Your arm itself is not going to do that much, so always use the force of your entire body. And I'm trying to, hopefully that'll get you out of every situation. So like just a review: one hand, pull up. If for whatever reason it doesn't work, pull up and then down. Never down and then up. Well, I mean, I guess you could do down and then up. It's just not as efficient. 2 hands. Put your hand in the middle. Pull up. Headlock from behind. This is better than this. Okay, so you can always kick behind you or drop your weight. Headlock from the side. Pull on and take a step back. At this point in time, you can either elbow them, you can kick them, you know, whatever. Always just like land a blow and run away. You can always grab onto the back of the ears, push with the thumbs into the eyes if you're underneath someone. And yeah, that's all I can think of off the top of my head. I hope this is helpful. Everyone thank Karen for helping me out. You guys die or something. And yeah, if you have any questions or if you would like to provide additional advice, or if you'd like to start a conversation, as always, you can comment here, you can ask me on my blog, you can shoot me an email, etc., etc. Okay, bye everyone.